Yes, guys. Here again at Holy Innocents, outside of Holy Innocents Church and School, which is situated at Ayshford in St. Thomas. And again, this Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. This is Holy Innocents Anglican Episcopal Church, where most of my family attend church. And I have a great aunt that sings in the choir, the only one I have living. She is a chorister at Holy Innocents. Holy Innocents Church was built in 1838 on lands given by the owners of Ayshford Plantation. Ayshford is spelled Ayshford. And it is in the parish of St. Thomas. And again, Harrison's Cave runs all underground here. That is why it is said that when service is going on at the church, that the organ vibrates into the cave. Harrison's Cave is just up the road from here in St. Thomas as well. Harrison's Cave and Welchman Gully, all in the parish of St. Thomas. And Harrison's Cave was founded in 1970 by Danish speleologist Ole Sorensen and Barbadian Tony Mason. And together they dug their way through the cave along with Mr. Boyce, Noah Boyce, and others. Noah Boyce is also from this area, St. Thomas, and others. Tony Mason is from St. Thomas too, I think. But they all dug their way through the cave, and it was open. All in the 70s, they were digging their way through the cave, and then it was opened officially on the 28th of November 1981 by the Prime Minister of the day, Tom Adams, and is now known as the 8th wonder of the world. It is a tourist attraction. And it is $46 per entry per person. And Harrison's Cave now has a zip line features added to it, and it is now owned by Chucker from Jamaica. They are the owners of Harrison's Cave since the 9th of July 2021. It was belonged to the government of Barbados at first, but now they leased it over to them. So this church has two cemeteries, one in the churchyard and one on the opposite side of the road. Unfortunately, the one in the churchyard is filled now, so they have to bury the people on the opposite side of the road. Looking at the church, the school building now with the mural graphic on it. This school was started by some great teachers, such as Mr. Lester St. Clair Vaughan, SCM, who was SCM is referred to Silver Crown of Merit, born 1916 and died in 2003. He was the principal of Holy Innocents Primary School back in the 50s and 60s. And he was the organist at Holy Innocents Church. There is a school in Barbados, in same parish, St. Thomas, which was named after him. Lester Vaughan Secondary School, which is further down at King Garden, St. Thomas. So this is the primary school building. This mural was done by Miss June Connell in 2005. So our Holy Innocents Primary School was originally a board and shingle school back in the days, all in the 50s and stuff. And then was rebuilt to this modern structure some years back, long before I was born, of course. And there was a refuge during Hurricane Janet, which struck Barbados. September 1955. Hurricane Janet struck Barbados in September of 1955, damaging homes and taking lives and damaging buildings and so on. And Holy Innocents Church and school was a refuge. Holy Innocents School, this was the girls' school then. And back in those days, the boys used to go to school, the girls used to go to school in the morning, and the boys used to go in the evening. And Holy Innocents Primary School caters to the physical and educational needs of persons living in Welchman Hall, Bridgefield, Hortwell, Lancaster, Sturgis, Highland, Carrington's Village, all in the parish of St. Thomas. And the church caters to the spiritual needs of those persons living at the same address. So Welchman Hall will be just above Holy Innocents Church. That is where Welchman Hall will begin. Welchman Hall, St. Thomas will begin above Holy Innocents Church. And there's a road through the side beside the church cemetery, which many people in St. Thomas refer to as the line. It will lead you to Brian's Road and Welchman Hall, St. Thomas. And there was a lady by the name of Ursula who had a shop above Holy Innocents Church, where the school children from Holy Innocents Primary used to go to get their lunch, their fish cakes, and sucker bubbies, and drinks, and so on. So my mother's family is from this area, and a lot of them attend church here, or used to. I still have a great aunt that sings in the choir, as I said before, and other family that attend church here. I still have other family that come to church here. This is the cousin, and so on. So all my family from my mother's side, most of them, this is my great aunts, great grandparents, and uncles and so on, are all laid to rest. Great uncles and so on. And cousins, some of my cousins and so on, laid to rest at Holy Innocents Church on the opposite side here. Since the churchyard cemetery is filled now, to bury the people over here. So this is Ayshford, Ayshford, and down below Ayshford will be Hortwell and Jack in the Box Gully, also in St. Thomas. So this is referred to as Ayshford Long Road because it is a long road, started from the bottom by Jack in the Box Gully, between Jack in the Box Gully and Hortwell, and ending by St. Thomas Post Office, where Welchman Hall begins. So the school building, again with some mural on it. In the churchyard, the lights. So I'm in the center of the island. St. Thomas and St. George are the two parishes in the center of the island, best referred to as the heart of Barbados or the central uplands of Barbados. There is no sea nor coastline in these parishes, and there's an old saying that people from St. Thomas and St. George don't know how to swim. People will say that because there is no sea nor coastline in these parishes. You see a bit of St. George over here with the Gold Agricultural Station and the Sweet Bottom, Sweet Bay area as well. That's good. Thomas, Barbados. Thanks for watching though. Yeah. Thanks for watching though. Have a blessed evening. Yes, guys. Before I close, I would like to mention that when visiting Barbados, please make Harrison's Cave one of your stops. Harrison's Cave is along this route. You will be passing here on your way to Harrison's Cave, provided that you're coming from the south of the island or the east or from Bridgetown, which is the capital. You will be passing here on your way to Harrison's Cave. As I said before, Harrison's Cave runs all under here as well. All under here is Harrison's Cave. So St. Thomas is known as the nature parish, the parish for nature in Barbados. We will come across all the nature sites. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.